Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Cox Mill Sports Network. My name is Clay Redding. The time is currently 5:50 on the dot. It's currently 80 degrees here in Concord, North Carolina. Spring is in the air. Today, probably the most beautiful day ever. Some clouds in the sky, good temperature, a good breeze to cool you off. Good day for some softball. Today, we have a GM4 conference matchup between the Cox Mill Chargers and the Lake Norman Wildcats. Cox Mill Chargers struggling season 4-13. Lake Norman Wildcats couldn't be better with a 12-2 season. We are 10 minutes away from the first pitch here at Cox Mill High School. And I'd like to go ahead and go over the starting lineups for both schools. Starting off for the Chargers, Allison Campbell at first base, Haley Masterson at third base, Tessa Autry at shortstop, Ashlyn Bunn at catcher, Ashley Drake at center field, Tegan Robinson at pitcher, Megan Forbes at left field, Brooke Garrett at right field, and Chloe Ledesma at second base. Chloe's first time on the batting order all season. We'll see what the freshman can do. Now for the Wildcats, in the first hole, Halea Schweifach, the right fielder, Linda Moore, DP, Samantha Ledowski, shortstop, Kendall Robinson in left field, Amelia Ryder at first base, Hannah Rongo at third base, Sophia Barron at center field, Jamie Bond at second base, Zoe Watson at catcher, and Vivian Billiard at pitcher. Today's game is brought to you by Modern Nissan of Concord. Make sure you check out Modern Nissan. Some great deals on some great cars. Only at Modern Nissan. Make sure you go experience the modern difference over at Modern Nissan in Concord, North Carolina, and online at modernauto.com. Just a few more minutes until the first pitch here at Cox Mill. Chargers had a close game last Friday between A.L. Brown. The final score was, I believe, 15-9. They really battled in the, if I remember correctly, the fourth and fifth innings. Monday's game, a pitiful blowout, 15-0 to Mooresville. Mooresville and Lake Norman, I believe, tied for conference right now. But I could be mistaken on that, so don't quote me. But once again, my name is Clay Redding. Just moments away from the first pitch, and we'll be right back on the Cox Mill Sports Network. The Cox Mill Sports Network would like to thank the following partners: Carolina Power Partner, Light Serve, the Princeton Review, Modern Nissan of Concord, D.R. Horton, Atrium Health, Studio 73 Dance, Wilkinson Funeral Home, Abbott's Frozen Custard, Farrell Family Dentistry, Jean Ann Pritt Real Estate, Functional Trading Studio, and Turner Orthodontics. We thank all of our sponsors here on the Cox Mill Sports Network. We'd like to thank the following sponsor here on the Coxville Sports Network, Wilkinson Funeral Home. At Wilkinson Funeral Home, we proudly provide the families of Concord and surrounding areas with the very best in personal and professional service. Our funeral home is situated on 16 beautiful acres of land nestled in peaceful woods. As a full-service funeral home, we are able to meet the need of every family we serve. We recognize the importance of tradition and faith, and we strive to help our families create services as unique as their loved one, regardless of the service or situation. Wilkinson Funeral Home. We've cared for your loved ones since 1916. Go Chargers. We'd also like to thank Studio 73 Dance. Studio 73 Dance in Huntersville, North Carolina has been a proud sponsor of Coxmill Athletics and Coxmill High School community through the years. Their 23 years of business commitment continues to stand firm to empower individuals to grace the stages of life through dance, one step at a time. And go Chargers. We also like to thank D.R. Horton. D.R. Horton, America's home builder, is a proud supporter of Coxmill Athletics. Since 1978, D.R. Horton has provided quality, affordable homes for every stage in life. With over 30 communities throughout the greater Charlotte area, you are certain to find the perfect home for you. Visit drhorton.com. Ladies and gentlemen, if you'll just stand by for just a few more minutes, we'll be underway here at Coxmill High School. Just waiting on coaches to have their meeting at the plate with umpires and lineups to be read, as well as the national anthem to be played, and we will be underway with some great softball here on the Coxmill Sports Network. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Cox Mill Sports Network. If you're just now joining us,
Now introducing the starting
they're going to
lineup.
be reading off the lineups for the PA, so I'll put them back on
Right
screen for
field,
you
number 24,
in case you
Aaliyah
missed me
Scott.
reading them out earlier.
Batting second, the designated player, number 6, Linda Moore. Batting third, playing shortstop, number 7, Samantha Ladowski. Batting fourth, playing left field, number 12, Kendall Robinson. Batting fifth, playing first base, number 50, Amelia Ryder. Batting sixth at third base, number 40, Hannah Rongo. Batting seventh in center field, number 4, Sophia Barone. Batting eighth at second base, number 10, Jamie Bond. Batting ninth at catching, number 25, Zoe Watson. And batting 10th, the pitcher, number 21, Vivian Billiard. And the rest of the Wildcats. Now for your Chargers. Leading off, playing first base, number 6, Allison Campbell. Batting second at third base, number 8, Haley Masterson. Batting third, playing shortstop, number 1, Tessa Autry. Batting fourth and catching, number 4, Ashlyn Bunn. Batting fifth in center field, number 7, Ashley Drake. Batting sixth and pitching, number 11, Tegan Robinson. Batting seventh in left field, number 3, Megan Forbes. Batting eighth in right field, number 15, Brooke Gare. And batting ninth at second base, number 2, Chloe Ledesma.
Chloe Ledesma, her first appearance on the field and on the batting order all season. Be an ultimate test for her at second base. Tegan Robinson once again back on the rubber. Bree Burris is still out. If you'll excuse me, we have to play the national anthem. Thank you. And as Old Glory flies in the wind, we're ready to play some ball here at Cox Mill High School. Tegan Robinson warming up now. Her third or fourth game in a row, I believe, pitching. You can really tell when she was getting tired last game. Her pitches were starting to go way into the dirt towards the 5th inning of the last game, I believe. Stepping up into the batter's box in the left-handed batter's box is going to be number 24, the right fielder, Halea Swyfok. With a .356 average, a .396 on-base percentage, no home runs, and 6 RBIs on the season. Here's the first pitch from Robinson. It's going to be a ball just to the outside, 0-1 count. Or excuse me, 1-0 count. Second pitch. It's going to be fouled off and going to go over the net towards the baseball stand. Strike number 1. That one's going to be put in play to his shortstop, Tessa Autry. Tries to get to first and called safe. First called out, but changed to safe after Allison Campbell, the first baseman, is not able to fully catch the ball. That's going to put the first runner on base for the Wildcats. And our next batter,
now batting number 6, Linda Moore.
Linda Moore is going to be up. Linda Moore with a .595 average, .614 on-base percentage, 2 home runs, and 18 RBIs on the season. That one's going to be a bunted. Pitcher's going to get it to first and out at first. Runner's going to stay at second base. And the Chargers are going to get the first out of this at-bat.
Now batting for the Wildcats, number 7, Samantha Ladowski.
Samantha Ladowski stepping into the batter's box now. .474 average. That first one's going to be a ball low. 1-0 count. That one's going to be ball number 2. 2-0 count. That one's going to be popped up into the air. Allison Campbell going to get under it, but it's going to go foul outside the stadium. That one's popped up into the air once again. Ashlyn Bunn under it, and she's going to make the catch. That's going to be out number 2.
Now batting number 12, Kendall Robinson.
Kendall Robinson up next. A .650 batting average, .628 on-base percentage, and 14 RBIs, 1 home run. That's going to be ball 1 for her. That one's going to be put in play, popped up towards the outfield, and caught by the center fielder, Ashley Drake. Out number 3. And we're going to move to the bottom of the first already here at Cox Mill High School. We'll be right back on the Cox Mill Sports Network. Welcome back to the Cox Mills Sports Network. Up first for the Chargers, number 6, the first baseman, Allison Campbell. A .5 batting average, a .531 on-base percentage, and 13 RBIs with 1 home run this season. Very strong left-handed batter. Let's see what she can do leading off for the Chargers. First pitch, high and outside, ball 1. Second pitch to Campbell, low and inside, ball number 2. Third pitch to Campbell. She's going to swing at it, going to go to the shortstop. She's going to field it, and Allison Campbell's going to be out at first base. First out for the Wildcats on the first batter they get.
Now batting for Cox Mill, number 8, Haley Masterson.
And up next, number 8, Haley Masterson. .255 batting average, .352 on-base percentage, 5 RBIs. First pitch to Masterson, wide and low, ball 1. Pitch number 2, gonna be a called strike. 1-1 count. With a 1-1 count, Haley Masterson's going to swing at that one. It's going to go foul into the net. 1-2. One out and a 1-2 count. Here's the pitch. That's going to be ball number 2, just barely. Two and 2 for Masterson. Just going to swing at that one. Going to go foul. Still 2-2. Apologize for the win. And that's going to be ball number 3, because that one was way wide and low. Full count now for Masterson. Full count. She's going to put that one towards right field. And she's going to keep going to second base. That ball is at the wall. She's going to round for third. She's going to stay at third and watch home. Great triple for Haley Masterson. And up next after that, with a runner in scoring position, is going to be number 1, Tessa Autry. .373 average and .393 on-base percentage, 13 RBIs. She can make it 14 very easily with only 1 out. She can also give the Chargers the 1-run advantage here in the bottom of the first. First pitch going to be high and inside. Second pitch to Autry. Low, and that's going to be strike 1. Looks like he just barely caught the zone. Still alive in the box. Tessa Autry with 1-1 and 1 out. Runner on third. Just going to swing at that one, put it down the right field line, but it's going to go foul. Strike number 2. That's going to be ball 2 for Autry. Way high at eye level. Two count. He's going to stay alive at full count now. Full count for Tessa Autry. Way high. She's going to take first base. Up next after Autry, number 4, the catcher, Ashlyn Bunn.
Now batting for the Chargers, number 4, Ashlyn Bunn.
With runners on first and third now for Ashlyn Bunn. She has 18 RBIs already. Looking for number 19 with a .396 average and almost a .5 on-base percentage. She can easily do it. First pitch she gets is going to be high, and ball number 1. She's got 2 of the fastest runners on the team on base. She's looking pretty good with ball 1 already. She's going to swing at that one. The third baseman's going to get it, go to home, slide, and out at home. But Ashlyn Bunn and Tessa Autry are going to be safe at first and second. So no run in for the Chargers, but still a runner in scoring position. And they're going to switch out Ashlyn Bunn for Claire Fisher on first base. And with 2 outs now, Ashley Drake stepping into the batter's box. Drake with a .234 average, 308 on-base percentage, 4 RBIs, 1 home run. Potential number 5, she gets a good double. She's going to swing at the first one. It's going to go high and foul behind home plate. Strike number 1. Second pitch she gets is low and wide, 1-1. Drake with 1-1 count and 2 outs. Going to advance to 2-1. Tessa Autry going to steal third. Claire Fisher going to steal second. And that'll stop the advancement. And that'll move the count to 3-1 for Ashley Drake. That's going to be ball number 4 for Drake. Bases loaded now for the Chargers. And up next, the pitcher, number 11, Tegan Robinson. Pitcher and the catcher for Lake Norman having a little discussion. But Tegan Robinson,
Now batting for Cox Mills,
.158 average, .150 on-base percentage, and 5 RBIs. Looking for number 6. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Good potential. Swings at the first one. It's going to be high behind home plate. Foul ball. Second pitch to Robinson. Could be low and outside. Pitcher comes to protect home plate. No one moves. Now 1-1. One count. And strike number 2. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bases loaded. And that's going to be a very close ball, 2. No room for error on that call. 2-2 count. Puts the ball in play. Third baseman going to get it and out at first base. No runs in for the Chargers. Lake Norman able to keep them off the plate. The Chargers will be back to take the field in the top of the second. We'll be right back on the Cox Mill Sports Network. Welcome to the top of the second inning here at Cox Mill High School. Lake Norman Wildcats up now to swing the bats. Up first for them, number 50, the first baseman, Amelia Ryder. They .400 average, .436 on-base percentage, 1 home run, and 16 RBIs. Here's the first pitch to her. It's going to be just wide, ball number 1. Second pitch from Robinson. Too low. 2-0 count now for Ryder. She's going to swing at that one. Tessa Autry going to field it. Going to bounce off her leg. Not going to be able to get the throw to first base. Just going to give it back to the pitcher. Wildcats now with a runner on first.
Now batting for Lake Norman, number 40, Hannah Rongo.
Hannah Rungo. Up next for the Wildcats. .462 average, 548 on-base percentage, 4 RBIs, 1 home run. She's going to swing at the first one, pops up into the air and into the stands. Lake Norman fan makes the catch. And if this was the Savannah Banana League, I believe that would be an out. Unless it has to be the opposite fan that has to catch the ball. If you're familiar with that league, you understand what I was trying to reference. Second pitch, same result. This one's going to hit my concession stand. I was looking forward to get a snack later, but with all these foul balls, I don't know if I'll be able to. Count moves to 0-2. Now 1-2. But that pitch was a little high. Runner's still on first base. And 1-2 count. That one's going to go deep to center field. Ashley Drake under it, and she's going to make the catch. It's going to be out number 1 for the Chargers. Runner still on first base for the Wildcats.
Now batting number 4, Sophia Barone.
Now up Sophia Barone. Number 4, the shortstop, with a 308 average, 321 on-base percentage, 11 home runs, and 1 RBI. I believe that's correct. She's going to swing at the first one, going to get in between the gaps of second and short. But with Ashley Drake able to field it, they'll stop the advance at second base. So runners now on first and second for the Chargers, or excuse me, for the Wildcats.
Now batting for the Wildcats, number 10, Jamie Bond.
Jamie Bond up next, number 10, the third baseman. 154 average, 214 on base percentage, no home runs, and 1 RBI on the season. And that's going to be ball 1 for her. She's going to swing at that one, put it in play. Allison Campbell unable to get it. They're going to get the out at first. Stop the advancement from the runner going from third to home. Runners now on third and second for the Wildcats, and 2 outs for the Chargers.
Now batting number 25, Zoe Watson.
Zoe Watson's going to be up next for the Wildcats. 182 average, 302 on-base percentage, no home runs, no RBIs. And that's going to be ball 1 for her. That one's going to be popped up and behind home plate. Coach Devonzo, our athletic director, tried to get it. No catch. 1-1 count now for Watson. You'll have to forgive my three-legged winged friend. That one's going to be going in between short and second. Ashley Drake able to field it. 1 run in, 2 runs in now for the Wildcats. Runner stopped at first. Score moves now 2-0. Wildcats with the lead here in the top of the second inning. Runner now only on first, as I mentioned before. And we're back to the top of the order. Or excuse me. Nope, we are. And Halia Swyfok could be up next for the Wildcats. That one's going to be put in play. Chloe Ledesma tried to get it. That one was just too bouncy and slow. Runner's going to be first at second and first.
Now batting for the Wildcats, number 6, Linda Moore.
Now back up for the Wildcats, number 6, Linda Moore. 2 outs. That one's going to go to Tessa Autry. She's unable to get it. Brooke Gare able to back up. No throw to home, and that's going to be run number 3 for the Wildcats. Runners still on first and second.
Now batting for the Wildcats, number 7, Samantha Ladowski.
Samantha Ladowski up next for the Wildcats. First pitch to her is going to be low and in the dirt. Ball number 1. She's going to put that one in play to Tessa Autry. Throw to first and out at first base. That'll close up the top of the second inning, 3-0. Chargers can easily make the game tied at least, or gain the lead. But we will be right back for the bottom of the second here on the Cox Mill Sports Network. Welcome back to the Coxville Sports Network. Up first for the bottom of the second inning for the Chargers, the left fielder number 3, Megan Forbes. The .205 batting average, .239 on-base percentage, no home runs, and 5 RBIs on the season.
For your Lady Chargers, number 3, Megan Forbes.
Forbes hoping to start the bottom of the second off strong for the Chargers. Here's the first pitch to her. It's going to be way high. Ball 1. Second pitch to Forbes. She's going to put that one towards the left center, or right center, excuse me, and a catch with a dive from the center fielder, Sophia Barone. A great catch. Going to give the Wildcats out number 1 on the first batter they get.
Number 15, Brooke Gare.
And up next for the Chargers, number 15, Brooke Gare, the right fielder, or excuse me, the left fielder for this game. .222 average for Brooke Gare and a .300 on-base percentage. She's going to swing at the first one she gets. First baseman gets it and tags the bag. Out number 2 now.
Now batting number 2, Chloe Ledesma.
And now we get first appearance at the plate from Chloe Ledesma. No stats yet. This is the first pitch she ever sees in high school. It's going to be a ball. Ledesma with 2 outs and 1 ball so far. She's going to swing at that one. It's going to be fouled off the catcher's gear. 1-1 count. Ledesma with a 1-1 count, 2 outs. That one's going to be wide. Ball number 2. That one, I believe, was strike number 2. It was. 2 outs, 2 balls, 2 strikes. And that's going to be strike number 3, swing and a miss from Ledesma. And that'll close out the second inning here at Coxville High School. Stay tuned. We'll be back here for the top of the third on the Coxville Sports Network. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Coxville Sports Network. Leading up the top of the third for the Wildcats is going to be number 12, Kendall Robinson. Very impressive numbers for her. She's going to swing at the first one she gets, goes past the third baseman, Brooke Gare, to field it. Get to the cutoff. Gets to the cutoff and back to the pitcher. Runner now on first for the Wildcats.
Now batting for Lake Norman, number 50, Amelia Ryder.
Up next, number 50, the first baseman, Amelia Ryder. She's going to set that one to Tessa Autry. Swings it to first, out at first. Watches second, no movement. 1 out for the Chargers, and a runner on second for the Wildcats.
Now batting for the Wildcats, number 40, Hannah Rongo.
Up next, Hannah Rongo, number 40. Strike 1. That one low. Ball 1. Swing and a miss from Rongo. Strike number 2. 1-2 count. That one put in play in between the gap of second and short. Runner's going to round for home. Unable to get it in time. It's going to be another run for the Wildcats. Chargers now trail 4-0 here in the top of the third.
Now batting number 4, Sophia Barone.
Sophia Barone up next, number 4. One out. Runner now only on first. She's going to swing at that one. It's going to go to the third baseman. Try to throw it at first. Safe at first. Close call. Runners now on second and first for the Wildcats and only 1 out.
Now back to the Wildcats, number 10, Jamie Bond.
Up next, Jamie Bond for the Wildcats. Bond's going to watch the first pitch as it's ball 1. Second pitch to Bond. Thought about bunting, didn't go. It's going to be ball 2. That one just barely ball 3. That one going to be strike 1 right down the middle. 3-1 count. That one's going to be low. Ball number 4. Bases loaded once again for the Wildcats. And up next, number 25, Zoe Watson. But it looks like the pitcher and the catcher for the Chargers are going to have a short meeting.
Now batting number 25, Zoe Watson.
After a brief discussion at the rubber, taking Robinson ready to play. That one's going to be swung at first. Going to go to center field. Runner gets in, as well as another. Unable to get the ball in time. That's another 2 runs for the Wildcats. 6-0. And runner only on second and first now.
Now batting for the Wildcats, number 24, Halia Swifok.
Back to the top of the order. Number 24, Halia Swifok. She's going to show bunt, not bite at it. 1-0. That one's going to be bunted successfully, but it's going to go foul. Way to go, Ashlyn Bunt, to wait for that ball to roll out of the line. 1-1 count. Another bunt once again. Pitcher's going to get it, throw to first, safe at first. Bases back to being loaded.
Now batting for Lake Norman, number 6, Linda Moore.
Up next, number 6, Linda Moore. Some impressive numbers from her. She's going to swing at the first one she gets to center field. Ashley Drake able to make the catch. Runner's going to tag it back up. Runner going to get into home, however. And that's going to be another run in for the Wildcats. 7-0 is now the score.
Now batting Samantha Ladowski.
Now number 7, Samantha Ladowski. Some more impressive numbers. That's going to be ball 1. She's going to send that one down the left field line. Brooke Garrett going to have to chase after it. They're going to send all the runners home. They get in 1. No catch at third. She's going to go for home. They already got in 2, and that's going to be a home run for Samantha Ladowski. Score moves now 10-0. Here in the top of the third with 2 outs. Coach Gamari gonna have a chat with the infield, letting them know it's not over yet. We still got 1 more out, and then we're back to swinging the bats. Try and narrow the gap.
Now batting for the Wildcats, number 12, Kendall Robinson.
Kendall Robinson up next. She's going to swing at the first one she gets, popped up to center. Ashley Drake able to make the second catch this inning from her in the 3rd out. That's going to close out the top of the 3rd here at Cox Mill High School. Stay around for the bottom of the 3rd. This game's not over yet on the Cox Mill Sports Network. Welcome back to the Coxville Sports Network. If you just missed it, back in the top of the third, Lake Norman able to get 7 runs in, including a home run, but an inside the park home run.
Leading off the bottom of the third for
I got in, I believe, 4 runs because all bases were loaded. But up first for the Chargers, number 6, Allison Campbell. First pitch to her, gonna be a strike. Second pitch to Campbell. Way high, and she swung. 0-2. Third pitch to Campbell. Gets a pizza at it, stays alive. As it's fouled into the net behind home plate. Campbell with an 0-2 count. Pops that one up into the air to third base. Catch is made. Out number 1 for the Wildcats. Up next, number 8, Haley Masterson. That one's going to be way wide into the other batter's box. Ball number 1. That one's going to be popped to third base again. It's going to get in the grass and land. Haley Masterson going to be first or safe at first base. And up next for the Chargers, Tessa Autry, the shortstop. First pitch she gets is going to be a ball. Second pitch, a ball. Attempted pickoff at first, but Masterson's going to be safe. 2-0 count for Tessa Autry. That one's going to be a called strike. Moves the count to 2-1. She's going to hit that one towards center field. It's going to get in the grass and land. Haley Masterson going to go from second to third. Tessa Autry going to go for second. What a double from Tessa Autry from an error in the outfield. That puts runners for the Chargers now on second and third. And it gives Ashlyn Bunn 2 runners in scoring position. Still looking for RBI number 19. Another opportunity here with 1 out. And ball number 1. That one going to be strike number 1. 1-1 count now for Ashlyn Bunn. One for Ashlyn Bunn. She's going to hit that one towards center field. Oh, she drops it. The second baseman drops it as it curved from center to right field, and Chargers are going to get the first run in. Score moves 10-1. Runners now on third and first. Looks like it hit the, or I thought it looked like it hit the palm of her hand in the glove. So she wasn't able to get it fully seated in the webbing where you typically want it. Very fortunate for Ashlyn Bunn as she gets RBI number 19.
Now batting number 7, Ashley Drake.
Up next, number 7, Ashley Drake, with Tessa Autry on third base. She can get RBI number 5, as that's going to be ball 1. That one also high, ball 2. Just going to pop that one into the air into the concession stand. Strike 1. Two-one count. Moves to 3-1 for Ashley Drake. She's going to send that one down the right field line, but it's going to go foul. Strike number 2 and a full count now for Ashley Drake. That one down left field almost took out the warming up batter. I believe that's Megan Forbes. And it is. Almost got her. Still staying alive in the batter's box with full count. Runners still on first and third. And that one's going to be ball number 4 as it was low. Base is now full for the Chargers. Oh, wait, that was Tegan. That almost got taken out there, not Megan. Coach G going to have a little talk with her. Probably just to discuss some strategy.
Now batting for the Chargers, number 11, Tegan Robinson.
As Tegan Robinson approaches the plate with runners on every base and only one out. Showed bunt. Didn't get anything. Strike 1. Blake Norman infield. Way too ready for that bunt call. That's going to be a swing and a miss. Strike number 2 for Tegan Robinson. That's going to be strike 3. Caught her looking. 2 outs now for the Wildcats. Chargers still got the bases covered. And Megan Forbes up next. Could have a courtesy runner step in.
Number 3, Megan Forbes.
That first pitch is gonna be dropped ball as there's panic. 1-0 count. That's gonna be strike 1. That one's going to go towards shortstop. Gets between her. Gets 1 run in. Gets 2 runs in. Claire Fisher and Tessa Autry walk across home plate and put 2 more runs on the board for the Chargers. Score moves 10-3 with runners for the Chargers on first and second.
For the Chargers, number 15, Brooke Gare.
And Brooke Gare up next for the Chargers with 2 outs. A ball 1. Second pitch she gets, ball number 2. Hey, Blackhawk in the distance there. Count moves to 3-0 for Brooke Gare. And that's going to be strike 1. Brooke Gare still very much alive with a 3-1 count and 2 outs. That's going to be ball 4. Bases back to being loaded for the Chargers, as the freshman Chloe Ledesma up next for the Chargers. Her second at-bat of the season.
Number 2, Chloe Ledesma.
Ledesma's first pitch is going to be a strike called just on the inside. 0-1. That's going to be ball 1 for Ledesma. Count stringed up to 1-1. And that one's going to hit her, but she gets right back up on her feet like it was nothing. That's going to be another run in for the Chargers. 4-10. Now the score. Bases still loaded. Looks like he got her in the arm. But she seems okay. as everyone on the field has a meeting with each other. Looks like we're going to get back to playing softball here. Up next for the Chargers, top of the batting order, number 6, Allison Campbell. Umpires still not finished with their business. The theory is they're trying to argue that she swung at it, even though it clearly hit her. Come on, it's the kid's second at bat in high school. Whatever they're trying to argue, not going to stand with the umpires. Chloe Ledesma remains on first base, and the base is still loaded. But as I said earlier, Allison Campbell up to bat now for the Chargers. That we're back at the top of the batting order. First pitch she gets is going to be a called strike. She's going to get a piece of the second one. It's going to go way foul. 0-2 count now for Campbell with 2 outs. That one going to be low. Going to give Campbell ball number 1. That one going to go way up in the air and into the batting cages and goes foul. Campbell's still alive at 1-2 count. That one low. Ball 2. 2-2 count now for Allison Campbell. 2 outs and bases loaded here in the bottom of the 3rd. Cox Mills still trailing 6 runs. That's going to be strike number 3. That's going to close out the 3rd inning here at Cox Mill High School. Stick around for the top of the 4th on the Cox Mill Sports Network. Welcome back to the Cox Mill Sports Network. I thought it was going to be Kaylee Harris up to bat. And it is. Kaylee Harris, .478 average, .519 on-base percentage, 6 RBIs, no home runs. A little bit of a delay. Not sure as to why. Looks like the umpire's adjusting his paperwork. Kaylee Harris, first pitch. Swings at it. Tessa Autry with a great catch on that line drive. Going to give the Chargers out number 1.
Now back to the Wildcats, number 40, Hannah Rongo.
And up next, Hannah Rongo. First pitch she gets is going to hit it. Brooke Gare. Oh, Megan Forbes actually unable to get it. Had to hop up into the air at the wall now. Rongo runs round second, gets to third. Safe at third. And up next is number 2, Izzy Barnhart? Barnhart, yeah.
Now batting number 2, Izzy Barnhart.
Runner now on third base for the Wildcats. As you saw, Barnhart with a .4 batting average. That one's going to be fouled into the net. 0-1. .455 on base percentage, no home runs, and 1 RBI. That one going to go foul out of right field. .02 count. Chloe Ledesma unable to field that one. That's going to get another run in for the Wildcats. Score moves 11-4. And up next for the Wildcats, number 10, Jamie Bond.
Number 10, Jamie Bond.
Second base is going to be stolen. Round second. Watches third. Not going to go after ball 1. Looks like I'm going to have to change the batteries in my camera in just a little bit. That one also low, ball number 2. That one low once again. 3-0. Might be getting tired. And I don't blame her. Yeah, 5 straight games she's pitched. I can't blame her for getting tired. She's only the 4th inning without a break. But then once again, who would come in for her? Nobody. There's no one. 3-0 count. That one's going to be a strike just inside. 3-1. That one's strike 2, full count. That one popped up into the air. Tessa Autry under it, makes the catch. Out number 2.
Now batting for Lake Norman, number 25, Zoe Watson.
Zoe Watson stepping back into the batter's box with 2 outs. Don't know why my thing didn't update. There we go. And ball 1 already. That one popped towards right field, going foul. And it's going to stay foul. 1-1. Ball 2. Ball 3 is going to be low. Gonna keep the runner on second. Count moves to 3-1 with 2 outs. They're going to call that one just barely ball 4. And runners now on second and first. Still 2 outs. It has number 24, Halea Schweifach. Steps back into the batter's box. Top of the batting order for the Wildcats. And that one going to be ball 1. That one going to be sent towards right center. Gets in between Ashley Drake and Brooke Gare. They're going to get 1 run in. Looking for 2. They're going to get it. Runner stays on third base. Score advances 13-4. With a runner on third and 2 outs here in the top of the 4th inning.
Now batting number 6, Linda Moore.
Now number 6, Linda Moore. Back at the plate. She's going to send that one over the shortstop's head in between left and center field. Going to get 1 run in. Tessa Autry with a cutoff. It's going to hold the runner at second. Score moves 14-4. And a runner on second.
Now batting number 7, Samantha Ladowski.
Samantha Ladowski up next. Back at the dish. That one going to be just a tad high, ball 1. You'll have to excuse my camera prompt. That one ball 2. that one low, ball 3. And that's going to be ball number 4. Runners now on third and second. And number 13 is going to be Rachel New. Rachel New with a .167 average, a .333 on-base percentage, no home runs, 1 RBI. And we might have some rain coming, it looks like, as the umbrellas come up and the rain jackets come out. But I'm not seeing any drops.
Number 13, Rachel New.
The Rachel New at the dish, 2 outs. Runners on third and first. She's going to swing at the first one, pops up into the air. Tessa Autry calls for it. She's going to make the catch, closing out the top of the 4th. Score moved 14-4. Chargers looking to narrow the gap even more at their next at bat. We'll be right back here on the Cox Mill Sports Network. And welcome back to the Cox Mill Sports Network. Sorry about that. I had to change my camera batteries as I try to set everything back to the way it was. Haley Masterson had the dish. She's now 2-2. Staying alive after that foul tip into the net. That one's going to be ball 3 and high. Full count now for Haley Masterson. Gets a piece of that one once again. Still staying alive at the plate. Full count. That one's going to get hit towards center field. Center fielder's going to make a catch, and that's going to be out number 1 for the Wildcats. And up next for the Chargers, number 1, Tessa Autry, the pitcher. Or excuse me, the shortstop. He's going to swing at the first one. It's going to go foul into the net. 0-1. One strike, 1 out. Puts that one down the right field line, pats the first baseman through the right fielder, and she's going to be safe at first.
Now batting for Coxville, number 4, Ashlyn Bunn.
Up next for the Chargers, number 4, Ashlyn Bunn, the catcher. The Bumblebees trying to get famous by flying in front of my camera. I do not appreciate it. She's going to swing at the first one. Gets past the second baseman. Tessa Autry going to stop at second. Thought about going to third, but she stopped. And that puts runners on second and first now for the Chargers. And up next is going to be number 7, Ashley Drake.
Now batting for the Chargers, number 7, Ashley Drake.
Drake going to get a bunt off, and it's going to go foul. (0-1) for Drake. After the bunt went foul, runner's still on second and first. Showed bunt again, didn't go for it, still strike 2. No 2 count for Drake and 1 out. She's going to send that one by the second baseman. Center fielder going to have an error. She rounds first, gets a run in. Ashlyn Bunn trailing behind that runner. Gets another one in. And that's going to be an infield home run for Ashley Drake. Score moves 7-14 here at Cox Mill. The dugout over there very excited for Ashley Drake. A deadly mistake in the outfield just costed the Wildcats 3 runs.
Number 11, Tegan Robinson.
But up next, the pitcher, number 11, Tegan Robinson. First pitch. She's going to swing at it. It's going to go foul, and it lands foul. Almost got by the third baseman. Robinson, 0-1 count, 1 out. Bases are actually empty. Let me fix that, because that's going to be ball 2. Or excuse me, ball 1. 1-1 count. That ball's way high and inside, almost hit her. 2-1 count. And that's going to be strike 2, 2-2 at the plate for Tegan Robinson with 1 out. Bases empty. She's going to get a piece of that one to stay alive. Still 2-2. Two count. No swing. Full count now. Full count. She gets a hit. Third baseman gets it on the ground and out at first base. That's going to give the Wildcats out number 2 here in the bottom of the 5th. And up next for the Chargers, number 3, Megan Forbes.
Now batting for the Chargers, number 3, Megan Forbes.
That one's going to be popped up way into the air. It's going to go behind home plate and foul. Second pitch, second strike after a swing and a miss from Forbes. That one way high. Ball number 1. And that's going to be strike 3 and out number 3 for Megan Forbes. After it's actually dropped third strike, but they got it to first no matter what. That's going to close out the 5th inning here at Cox Mill after Ashley Drake. 3-run infield home run. Close out the bottom of the 5th here on the Cox Mill Sports Network. We'll be right back. Huge correction on my part. That was actually the bottom of the 4th. I don't know what I was doing. I was probably distracted when I typed that in. But we'll be right back for the top of the 5th here on the Cox Mill Sports Network. Stay tuned. Welcome back to the Cox Mill Sports Network. Leading off, number 44, Kaylee Harris. She's going to hit that one in between Autry and Ledesma. Center fielder just going to get it. She's going to stop at first.
Now batting number 40, Hannah Rongo.
But up next, number 40, Hannah Rongo. And that's going to be ball 1. That one high, ball 2. That one low. Warner's going to steal second and stay there. 3-0 count. That one's going to be a strike down the middle. 3-1. That one's going to be hit. Throw to first. Going to be out at first. Back to third. Out. A nice double play. Teamwork of Haley Matchison, Allison Campbell, and Tessa Autry. Clears the bases for the Chargers and gives them immediately 2 outs here in the top of the 5th. What a play.
Now batting number 2, Izzy Barnhart.
But now up number 2, Izzy Barnhart for the Wildcats. As that's going to be ball number 1, I believe. That one low, ball 2. That one ball 3. Get a piece at that one. It's going to go foul. 3-1. That's actually going to be strike 2. Tried walking to first too early. Full count and 2 outs. And that's going to be ball 4. Runner now on first.
Now batting for the Wildcats, number 10, Jamie Bond.
Now up number 10, Jamie Bond. First pitch she gets is low, ball 1. That's going to be ball 2. That one put into play. Chloe Ledesma going to try and field it. Throw it first. Safe. Runners now second and first. Pitcher and catcher gonna have a quick talk. Almost got the inning closed out. One out left to go. And Zoe Watson up next for the Wildcats.
Now batting number 25, Zoe Watson.
First pitch she gets is high. Ball one. That one gonna be called strike one. That one popped up into the air behind home plate and out. Foul ball. One, two count now for Watson. That's going to be ball two as it was low. That one going to be put in play. The force at third is going to close out the top of the fifth. Welcome back to the Coxville Sports Network. I apologize for the technical difficulties. We lost our connection there, but it seems to be back up and running. Chloe Ledesma up to the plate now for the Chargers. She's got a full count after looks like Brooke Gare struck out. I wasn't too sure if she struck out or if she put the ball in play at all as I was trying to fix the connection. So I apologize for that. Score still remains 14-7 here in the bottom of the fifth inning. One out. And as I said, Ledesma with a full count, trying to stay alive. That one's going to be way high and ball number 4. Ledesma is going to take her base. And we move to the top of the batting order as number 6, Allison Campbell,
Now batting for the Chargers, number
comes to the
6,
plate.
Allison Campbell.
Campbell going to try and bunt. No contact made. Try to leave the box too early. She's going to swing at that high pitch. Second baseman going to fumble it. Out at first, but Chloe Ledesma is safe at second. And up next for the Chargers, going to be number 8, Haley Masterson.
Haley Masterson.
Do apologize for that, ladies and gentlemen. Not sure what is going on with the connection. That one's going to be put in play towards center field. Ashley Drake recovered it. But the runner is going to get a good triple out of that hit towards center field. Now, fingers crossed for us as we hope that this issue is going to fix itself.
Now back for Lake Norman, number 7.
I'm no tech guy, so you just have to bear with me. That's going to be ball number 1. I believe that's Ladowski out there. That one's going to be hit towards left field and out. Foul ball. And it is Ladowski. So Ladowski with a 1-1 count and 1 out. Oops. Just going to put that one in play. Tessa Autry gets the out at first, but a run gets in at home. Score advances 15-7. And 2 outs.
Now batting number 13, Rachel New.
Hit up once again, number 13, Rachel New. Just gonna watch the first one, and it's gonna be strike 1. And that's going to be strike 2 in ball 1. So I'm still trying to fix a few things. New gets a piece of that one, and it goes foul. Still 1-2. That one high and inside, ball 2. That one low, ball 3, full count. Coxmill baseball up 11-1 in their game, I believe, against Hickory Ridge. Could be mistaken. And that's going to be ball 4. Puts a runner on first base for the Wildcats. Still 2 outs. As number 50, looks like Amelia Ryder.
Now batting number 50, Amelia Ryder.
Steps into the batter's box. And they are playing Hickory Ridge. That's going to be strike 1 for Ryder. With 2 outs left, or 2 outs so far in the top of the 6th. That one's going to be put in play. Chloe Ledesma unable to field as it hops over her glove. Very unfortunate. Ashley Drake has to field it. Runner coming to home. Gets in. Ryder stays at third. Score moves 16-7. Runner now on third base.
Now batting for the Wildcats, number 40, Hannah Rongo.
Hannah Rongo back up to bat. Looks like a little headgear malfunction with the catcher. Next batter is not on the roster. Can't tell what the number is. But that's going to be ball one. Ball. That's going to be ball two. Yes, and the number 20 is not on the roster. Probably a JV player moved up. That one another ball high. 3-0. That one a strike down the middle. 3-1. Then we're going to go high and foul onto the baseball field. 3-2. Full count. That one going to be hit towards left field. Megan Forbes with a one hop. Going to get it to Tessa Autry. The Wildcats are going to get a run in. Score moves 17-7. And yet another batter I don't have. That's a swing and a miss. Strike one. Swing and a miss. Strike number two. Try to get the pick off at second. They got her. That's going to close out the top of the 6th here at Cox Mill High School. Stick around for the bottom of the 6th on the Cox Mill Sports Network. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Cox Mill High School. Sorry about the technical difficulties. Not too sure what is going on. The internet just seems to be going in and out. This is the first time this has happened. It's a new system too, so we're still trying to figure it out. But Megan Forbes at the plate with a 1-2 count. The Chargers able to get in 2 runs. Megan Forbes sends that one down the right field line. It's going to go foul. Still 1-2. And welcome back to the Cox Mill Sports Network. Still experiencing some technical difficulties and outages. We're going to figure out what the outages are and try to resolve them. But I don't think we're going to be able to resolve them today. We're here in the top of the 7th. Let me just correct that. We're here in the top of the 7th. Chargers unable to score anything else in the bottom of the 6th, and that one's going to be hit towards right center. Ashley Drake going to field it. Throw it all the way to Tessa Autry at second base. Prevent the runner from going anywhere else. So runner now on first base for the Wildcats. Looks like number 19 is going to be, oh Lord.
Now batting number 19, Alondra Reeves.
Alondra Reeves. That's going to be ball 1 for Reeves. Ball 2 now. Hold the runner on first. That's going to be ball 3. And that's going to be ball 4. Runner's now on second and first.
Now batting for the Wildcats, number 25, Zoe Watson.
And now number 25, Zoe Watson. Going to be walking up to the plate now. That one's going to be sent deep into left field. It's going to go out, but foul. Do apologize for the camera lighting. Not used to games going this long. That one's going to go up into the air in left field. Megan Forbes No catch made. Runner's going to go to third and be held there by Tessa Autry. However, she was able to recover the ball in the outfield and make a throw to Haley Masterson on third base. Bases are now loaded once again.
Now batting number 5, Kelly Panacione.
And now number 5, Kelly Piancioni. I believe that's how you pronounce that. That one's going to go over the right field fence and out for a foul. That's going to be ball number 1. 1-1. Bases loaded. Top of the 7th. Tessa Autry with a second line drive out today. And another double play from the Chargers. 2 outs. And up next, number 6, Linda Moore.
Now batting for Lake Norman, number 6, Linda Moore.
Tessa Autry having a pretty good fielding day at shortstop. 2 line drives caught. And the Chargers got their second double play of the game. That's going to be ball 1 high. Runner is now only on first and second. That one a ball just shy of the zone. 2-0. Ball 3. That one's going to get popped to left field. Megan Forbes is going to try and get under it. Makes the catch and closes out the top of the 7th. Chargers trail by 8, 17-9. And we'll be right back for the bottom of the 7th inning here on the Cox Mill Sports Network. Stay tuned. And welcome back to the Coxville Sports Network. Leading off the bottom of the 7th for the Chargers, the freshman, Chloe Ledesma.
Leading off the bottom of the 7th for the Chargers, number 2, Chloe Ledesma.
here in the final inning at Cox Mill High School. What a game from both teams. First pitch to Ledesma is going to be a ball. And that's going to be strike number 1. 1-1 count. Swing and a miss from Ledesma gives her 1-2. And that's going to be strike 3 for Ledesma, and out number 1 for the Wildcats. And back to the top of the batting order, number 6, Allison Campbell.
Now batting for the Chargers, number 6, Allison Campbell.
She gets a bunt off, but it's going to go foul. That one going to get hit in the air and go foul. (0-2) for Campbell. 1 out. Foul ball goes down the right field line in the infield. Still 0-2 for Campbell and 1 out. No one on base here in the bottom of the 7th. Swings at that one, goes foul. Right down the first base line. If you're not already, make sure to follow the Cox Mill Sports Network on Instagram and Twitter at CoxMillSN. Make sure to hit the subscribe here on YouTube to catch more games for free. And Allison Campbell's going to hit that one between the gap of center and right field. Center field is going to fumble it. She rounds for second, and she's going to make it to second base, standing on her feet. And up next for the Chargers, number 8, Haley Masterson.
Now batting for Cox Mill, number 8, Haley Masterson.
With Campbell in scoring position and only 1 out, Haley Masterson doesn't have much to lose here. She gets a piece of the first one and goes foul. Second pitch up into the air. Center fielder drops it. Allison Campbell is going to score. Haley Masterson gets to second base on her feet. Score moves 10-17. Up next for the Chargers, number 1, the shortstop, Tessa Autry.
Tessa Autry.
One out and a runner on second base. First pitch to Autry is going to be low and outside, ball 1. Second pitch is going to be put in play to the shortstop. Campbell's going to go third, finds yourself in a pickle, dives for second, and safe at second. That puts 2 runners on base for the Chargers on first and second. And up next, number 4, Ashlyn Bunn, the catcher.
Now batting for the Chargers, number 4, Ashlyn Bunn.
First one she gets is strike 1 down the middle. Just a little outside, though. Second one's going to be ball 1. That one's going to be pumped up into the air in the infield and caught by the shortstop. And that's going to be out number 2 for the Wildcats. And up next for the Chargers, number 7, center fielder Ashley Drake.
Now batting for Cox Mill, number 7, Ashley Drake.
That one's going to be low, ball 1. Swing and miss from Drake's going to be strike 1. One for Ashlyn Drake. 2 outs. Runners on first and second. And the third baseman makes a heck of a catch on that line drive, and that's going to close out the game here at Cox Mill High School. Your final score, Lake Norman Wildcats 17, your Cox Mill Chargers 10. And what a game for both teams. Chargers were down the majority of the game, but they were still able to put a good amount of runs on the board for as much as they were down. As the teams shake hands, we'd like to thank one more time all of our sponsors here on the Cox Mill Sports Network. And you, the viewer. Most important sponsor of them all is you, the viewer. If you're not already, like I said before, make sure to follow us on Instagram and Twitter. And make sure to subscribe on YouTube. Our next broadcast will be tomorrow for girls varsity soccer. Make sure to tune in to Jack Francis as the girls take on, I believe, Hickory Ridge, but let me check on that. No, Lake Norman. Surrey Chargers tomorrow going to take on Lake Norman girls soccer. Make sure you tune in on the NFHS network. Or even better, come out to the game and watch, cheer on your Chargers as they are 9-3. And they take on the 11-2 Lake Norman Wildcats. I'm Clay Redding, closing out here on the Cox Mill Sports Network. Thank you for watching, and good night.